The whole premise of the show, Martin, you know what the premise of the show is, clearly. So we're gonna take one dish category.
Just called me to go here.
And we're gonna make it into ways. So today's category is
Pasta.
pasta. So to decide what our handicap will be for today's dish, we have our magic basket. For pasta specifically. Let's choose.
Okay, well.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? I got dry sauce, he got wood sauce. Wood sauce I feel is so much easier.
It's my turn to cook my pasta and I'm making one with a lot of sauce. So I'm gonna start things off by cooking my pasta. So this has nothing but salt. I can actually start with my sauce. Slice this into chunks. So I want you guys to see this when you're eating your pasta. So you can still see it won't like melt into your sauce. So I'm gonna do a cold start, no fire. The reason why I start slow is because I wanna render the fat. While that's happening, chop up some garlic. So as for the rest of the ingredients, I have here whole canned tomatoes, whole peeled. The fat is actually rendering already. Chiffonade the basil. You just roll them up tight, thinly slice. Chiffonade. It's not perfect, but it will work. Set aside my pancetta. Out these beautiful babies. Turn my heat to low and I'm gonna drain my pasta, but I'm gonna reserve around half a cup of pasta water. It's because the starch from the dried pasta is also here. I drained it and I'm gonna put some olive oil so that it doesn't stick together. Now it's time to make the sauce. Add some garlic. You don't want this to brown too much. So next is best. Next, I'm just gonna add a bit of chili flakes. So we want to boil this down until the natural oils from the tomatoes come out. I'm gonna start seasoning my pasta since it has reduced by like a fourth. Of course, some salt and some pepper. Nothing's coming out. Oh, there. I'm gonna add a bit of sugar. I like things sweet. I'm gonna add my basil. Okay, there. Bring your heat to low. Let it simmer for at least 5 minutes. When the oil comes out, time to mix in your pasta and your reserved pasta water. So the pasta water will help thicken your sauce because we don't really add things like roux or slurry. We don't add that to our pasta sauces. So this helps. Dump all my pasta in. Gonna add my reserved pasta sauce. Not all. This isn't about winning. It's about making people smile with your food. I'm gonna add half of my pancetta. Leave some for your plating. That was more than half. Finish it with some extra virgin olive oil. Now it's time to plate. You know what some people do if they don't want to share? Touch the food. So I'm just doing the finishing touches to my pasta. Some more cheese.
More cheese. More oil.
This is extra virgin olive oil, by the way. The higher the better, because it oxidizes down. It's not true.
Okay, are you done yet?
Done.
Ooh,
More cheese.
that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna ruin your plating,
All right.
but I do wanna see what I'm going against here.
Might be a bit spicy.
Okay, not bad. I have the task of making a dry pasta. I actually really like dry pastas, but if you compared a dry pasta and a saucy pasta, I would actually always go for the saucy pasta. The plan of attack that I'll do today is kind of like this king oyster mushroom, garlic, tarragon, pistachio, dry pasta. Should have a lot of flavor, a lot of aromatics, and still feel very decadent because of the butter, because of the garlic, and because of the pistachios. While waiting for my water to boil, I'm already gonna salt it. Like every good Italian grandmother will tell you, your water should taste like the sea. So I'll do the most annoying thing first, which is just shelling some pistachios and then pounding those into a dust. So you're gonna end up with something crushed out just like this. We want it nice and crumbly before we add in a couple pieces of garlic. Pound all of that. When that's all done, you should have something beautiful. It can be crumbly, it doesn't have to be too fine. We're gonna add some herbs. It's gonna have some really cool like green colors. So I've got some tarragon. Tarragon's very powerful. Maybe just like 1 teaspoon finely chopped. Mix that in with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, some lemon rind. We're gonna add a little bit more of this after, once everything's nicely cooked. And then some Parmesan cheese. Red chili flakes. And then set that aside. We're gonna cook our pasta now. Boiling water, nicely salted. Good handful. Be really annoying. Choke the goose. Let that go in. And we're gonna let that boil. And then I'm gonna use these beautiful king oyster mushrooms. Slice them through. And these are gonna be beautiful with just some butter. Oil to make sure that your butter doesn't burn, and our butter. While that's finishing up and getting nice and toasted, we're gonna get our other pan nice and hot. Olive oil again. In we go with our pistachio quote-unquote pesto. Is just cook down the garlic a little bit so that it's not as pungent and not as acidic. So everything is nice and toasted. Pasta's cooked. This is thinner pasta, so it's much faster to cook. That gets transferred straight into our pesto. Mix everything together. And this is where we can use some of that pasta water to help thicken everything out. So that pasta water has salt, but it also has a bunch of flavor. And starch, which will help combine everything. All right, so this is pretty much good to go. We're now ready to plate. This is gonna be so much better than Martin's dish. Full show. I didn't say that. This is
used angel hair.
Your worst nightmare. Actually, no, I'm not feeling too confident about this.
It looks great.
It looks okay. I
Like
think
the color. Fancy mushroom.
a very fancy mushroom. Oh, it's still alive. Oh, it's still alive. I'm gonna finish this with some lemon rind, just for some freshness. Actually, I'm just gonna grab some tarragon, and I'm gonna really quickly cook that with my butter.
So your pasta is like more of acidity and freshness. Well, mine is more of greatness.
This is the dish. It's gonna be your dish.
Maybe.
Voila. I mean, look, yours look good. You have the added benefit of having, that's not even bacon. What is that?
Pancetta.
Oh my God. We were supposed to do this in a budget. So you have some pancetta.
Out of my own pocket.
Red,
I'm just kidding. No,
okay,
never.
some red tomato sauce. So yours looks actually pretty decent. Mine's an angel hair, so it's slightly different. So it might feel like it has sauce, but it doesn't. Anyways, we're not the ones deciding who's gonna win. We have a very special guest, people. Her name's Kashka, and she will be the one.
Kashka?
She'll be the one taste testing all this.
Cash, what's your G, Cash? Ako bala.
Kashka can go in the middle.
So do I like just...
Which one you
Stop
want?
hiding your face,
No, I
man.
don't
Jeez.
so I don't know which is which, right?
No, you clearly know. The prettier one is mine, obviously.
I thought you
iyak.
were gonna pretend like
Which one do you want first?
this one.
Okay, so this is a pistachio tarragon pesto with some angel hair pasta. Martin, you want to try mine?
Yeah, sure.
Just try it. Now I'm gonna give you Martin's.
You want some juice or water? Na? Bill out na. It's basically like an arrabbiata with pancetta.
Fancy.
Super simple.
Arrabbiata.
Can't even pronounce it right. Spicy pasta.
Two very extremely
Pretty
different
good.
dishes.
Yeah.
Too different.
So it really comes down to Kashka's personal preferences here. There are no wrong answers.
No.
I have a few cash cards at home that I don't think I'm
she's
gonna
decided,
use.
but she just keeps eating. So lunch is not for another hour. Okay,
Okay.
just say it 3, 2, 1, straight out. Which one you like and why?
This one. I honestly thought that this would taste better.
Okay.
But then I'm really into like white sauce pasta.
Okay.
It's
But
just
then-
preference.
but then-
Doesn't mean it's not good.
It doesn't mean it's not good. It's just I don't like red sauce pasta.
So you're saying Martin missed the mark completely?
Yeah. You're saying that I'm not good enough for anything.
Kind of. Just
That joke lang.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Actually,
So
it's
round
pretty
one, pasta.
I'll take this L. It's fine.